when it comes to people who get scammed, the last person that you expect would be someone as smart as Logan Paul would. But according to Kotaku, Logan Paul was scammed out of 3.5 million box of cards that just ended up being old Pokemon. And Twitter was freaking out about this, as Twitter tends to do, and they were basically just like trying to figure out why Logan Paul would ever spend $3.5 million on Pokemon cards, which I don't even think needs to be the important like thing to focus on here. But the fact that he did get scammed out of that much money is insane and makes you wonder why he would even spend that much money on Pokemon cards. It's fucking crazy to think about that he would spend that much money. On top of it, he ended up getting G.I. Joe like junk plastic broken trash from what I could tell. It's like Logan Paul looked at something on Craigslist or on Facebook and was like, "This seems cool. Oh, they're charging me 3.5 million. I'll fucking take that. Let's get it, you know?" And then instead just junk. It's like Pokemon cards were all the lore for the grouping to do over the last like 2 years. You know, you have people all the time. You have Ludwig who did the $30,000 Pokemon box where people just spent a bunch of money on cards from him, and they ended up pulling some cool shit. A bunch of the big streamers over the last year. Even I was into it a little bit, but like you gotta know when to not do it. Like $30,000 is like should be the max for some people. It just doesn't make any logical sense as to why Logan Paul would spend $3.5 million on Pokemon cards. And don't get me wrong, I would spend like a bunch personally. I would spend a bunch of money on Pokemon cards if I could. Like if I had the money, I would buy cards and just open. But the fact that he spent basically enough money on it for a house and a car and like something else, like he could still have money left over after buying the house and the car. Is just insane. Like he could live off of that money for the next like 2 or 3 years, and instead he decided to spend it on a scam. Like I just don't think that we should feel bad for him like Twitter does. They're either harassing him or feeling bad for him. Like it just doesn't make any sense. But like I don't know. This article is just really cool, especially because it's just the latest high profile incident. It just it's just weird. Like you see people who literally like do battle royale to try and go find some Pokemon cards. Like they're literally playing an active real life game of Fortnite to try and get the rest of the cards. And instead of a victory royale, they get a box of Pokemon cards. But then you just have people who like this where they get scammed. I just don't know what else I can say about it. It's pretty funny. I reading down in the article, Logan Paul was quoted as saying, "It's just so sad for all parties involved. It's sad for the Pokemon community, like how many fraudulent fucking things there are out there. I'm grateful for the things I have now that are real. We got fucked. End of story." And no, I mean, yes, you did get fucked, but like, you're the one who, dumbass, spent $3.5 million on Pokemon cards. Like, I don't know what the fuck you expected. You literally spent an insane amount of money on cards. Like, it was bound to be a scam. It was the odds of it not being a scam were so low that it just doesn't make sense. Like, I can't even formulate the proper words to say because it just like it hurts. It hurts my brain. I have a baby brain when it comes to this shit, and I don't understand why he got scammed or why he's acting like he got scammed so hard. Obviously, it was a scam. Otherwise, he wouldn't have spent the money. And if he even did spend that real amount of money, like it's crazy that this is even like a conversation that people are mad about. Like, yes, you should be mad at the scammer, but you should also be praising him because he managed to scale or scam someone who's dumb as fuck. Obviously. And the last sentence in the article just sums us up my whole take on the situation. Other news, lol. Like, I don't. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Like, attack the person who scammed him? It just doesn't make any sense. And I just figured that I would talk about it for a few minutes because made me laugh a little bit, and I think it's funny that he got scammed out of a shit ton of money for Pokemon cards. But that's about all I got. Thanks.